So this final chapter of Leviticus covers vows and dedications to God, including people, animals, land, and property, right? It explains how items dedicated to God could be redeemed, bought back, and their assigned values. Let's start with the first part, which is valuing people dedicated to God, which encompasses verses 1 to 8. Okay, if someone dedicates themselves or another person to God, they can redeem, buy back their vow by paying a set amount. Values vary by age and gender, right? Man 20 to 60 years is 50 shekels. Women 20 to 60 years is 30 shekels. Children and elderly, lower amounts. If someone is too poor, the priest can adjust the amount, okay? Here are the lessons. Dedication to God, a serious cost. Commitments weren't taken lightly. Commitments weren't taken lightly, right? Jesus paid the ultimate price for us, redeeming us completely. Corinthians chapter 6, verses 9 to 20, right? The second part of this chapter from Leviticus is dedication of animals, verses 9 to 13. A clean animal given to God cannot be exchanged. It is holy. Unclean animals can be redeemed by paying their value plus 20%. Lessons. What we give to God should not be taken back. Jesus, the spotless lamb, was fully dedicated to God's purpose, which is written in John chapter 1, verse 29, right? The third part of this chapter says something like dedicating houses and land. This part encompasses the verses 14 to 25. A house dedicated to God can be redeemed by paying its value plus 20%. Fields can be dedicated, but their value is based on the amount of crops they produce. In Jubilee years, the land returned to its original owner, adjusting its redemption value. Lessons. God owns everything, dedicating land as an act of trust. Jesus is the true redeemer, right? Restoring what is lost. That's written in Luke chapter 4, verses 18 to 19. The fourth part of Leviticus 27 is firstborn animals cannot be dedicated. Verses 26 to 27. Firstborn animals already belong to God. They cannot be dedicated, right? Unclean firstborn animals can be redeemed for a price. Here are the lessons. The first and best belong to God. Jesus was the firstborn, given to redeem humanity. That's written in Colossians chapter 1, verses 15 to 18. Check by yourself. Don't trust, verify, right? No redemption for devoted cursed items. Verses 28 to 29. Anything devoted to God cannot be redeemed. It is permanently his. People under a people under a curse, such as criminals under God's judgment, cannot be redeemed, okay? Some lessons. Some things once given to God cannot be taken back. Jesus bore Jesus bore the curse of sin for us. That's in Galatians chapter 3, verse 13. Okay, here is the sixth part. Tithes and offerings, verses 30 to 34. A tenth, or tithe. A tenth of everything belongs to God. No, hold on. Am I saying this word right? Sorry for that. Sorry for interruption. Don't blame me. Don't put the blame on me. It's real quick. Tithes. Okay. Tithes could be redeemed by paying an extra 20%. Lessons. God calls his people to honor him with their resources. Giving to God is an act of worship and trust. Let's check it out, the themes and lessons from Leviticus 27. Dedication to God is serious. Once something is given to God, it should not be taken back. God owns everything. People, land, and resources belong to him. Our role is to be faithful stewards. Jesus is our ultimate redeemer, right? All the laws about redemption point to Jesus, who paid a full price for us. All the laws about redemption point to Jesus, who paid the full price for us. This is this wording is written in Peter chapter 1, 18 to 19, verses 18 to 19. Here is the significance in biblical history. These laws ensure faithfulness in worship and giving. Jesus fulfills the concept of dedication, tithing, and redemption. Conclusion: Leviticus 27 teaches that commitments to God are sacred and everything ultimately belongs to him. The laws of redemption point forward to Jesus, who redeems us completely. This chapter closes Leviticus by reminding Israel and us to honor God in all things. And with that, we close Leviticus, and tomorrow we're starting Numbers. Check it out, drop a comment, hit the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.